Here are some amazing facts about the Great Crested Flycatcher. Species name: the Great Crested Flycatcher is scientifically known as Myiarchus crinitus. Appearance: it has a bright yellow belly, olive green back, and a rusty or reddish-brown tail. Crest: true to its name, it has a small crest on its head, though it's not always prominent. Size: it measures around 17 to 21 centimeters, 6.7 to 8.3 inches in length. Weight: this bird typically weighs between 27 to 40 grams, 0.95 to 1.4 ounces. Wingspan: the wingspan ranges from 34 to 38 centimeters, 13 to 15 inches. Range: the Great Crested Flycatcher is found across eastern North America. Habitat: it prefers deciduous and mixed woodlands but can also be found in orchards, parks, and gardens. Migration: it migrates to Central America, the Caribbean, and northern South America for winter. Breeding: it breeds in the eastern United States and southern Canada. Diet: primarily insectivorous, feeding on a wide variety of insects like beetles, grasshoppers, and caterpillars. Fruit consumption: it also eats small fruits and berries, especially in the non-breeding season. Hunting method: this flycatcher is known for its sit-and-wait hunting technique, where it perches and then darts out to catch prey in mid-air. Foraging: it also forages among leaves and branches for insects. Nest feeding: during nesting, the male and female share the responsibility of feeding the young. Nesting site: they nest in tree cavities, old woodpecker holes, and sometimes in artificial nest boxes. Nest material: unique among birds, they often incorporate shed snake skins into their nests. Clutch size: the typical clutch consists of 4 to 8 eggs. Egg appearance: the eggs are creamy white with brown or purple spots. Incubation: the female incubates the eggs for about 13 to 15 days. Fledging: the chicks fledge about 13 to 15 days after hatching. Parental care: both parents are involved in feeding the chicks until they are ready to leave the nest. Monogamous: they are generally monogamous, with pairs staying together during the breeding season. Calls: the Great Crested Flycatcher is known for its loud, distinctive calls, often described as a weep or reap. Songs: they also produce a series of sharp, rising whistles during the breeding season. Territorial calls: males use their loud calls to establish and defend their territory. Alarm calls: they emit a harsh call when alarmed or when predators are near. Territorial: they are very territorial during the breeding season, defending their space aggressively. Mobbing behavior: they engage in mobbing behavior to drive away potential predators. Solitary: outside of the breeding season, they are generally solitary birds. Sunbathing: they sometimes engage in sunbathing, spreading their wings and tail to soak up the sun. Predator avoidance: the use of snake skins in nests may deter predators. Aggressiveness: they can be aggressive towards other birds, particularly when defending their nest. Migration timing: migration typically occurs in late summer and early fall, returning in the spring. Long-distance migrant: they migrate over long distances, often crossing the Gulf of Mexico. Navigation: they use the Earth's magnetic field and the position of the sun and stars for navigation. Stopover sites: they use various stopover sites along their migratory route to rest and refuel. Snake skins: the use of snake skins in nests is one of their most unique traits. Symbiotic relationships: they help control insect populations, benefiting the ecosystems they inhabit. Cultural references: the Great Crested Flycatcher has been featured in literature and folklore. Eyesight: they have excellent eyesight, essential for catching fast-moving prey. Senses: they rely heavily on sight and hearing to detect prey. Roosting, they prefer to roost in dense foliage to avoid predators. Flight, their flight is strong and direct, often with rapid wing beats. Plumage, the coloration of their plumage provides excellent camouflage in the trees. Molding, they undergo a complete mold after the breeding season, replacing their feathers. Tail flashing, they sometimes flash their rusty-colored tails as a signal to other birds. Predators, predators include snakes, squirrels, and birds of prey. Parasites, they are susceptible to parasitic insects like mites and lice. Adaptability, they are highly adaptable and can live in a variety of forested habitats. Cold tolerance, though primarily a warm weather bird, they can tolerate cooler temperatures during migration. Vocal mimicry, they are known to mimic the calls of other bird species. Behavioral flexibility, they exhibit behavioral flexibility, such as changing their diet based on food availability. Social structure, outside of breeding, they are not very social and are often seen alone. Nest building, the female primarily builds the nest, with occasional help from the male. Egg protection, the parents are highly protective of their eggs and will aggressively defend the nest.